Hello, everybody. This is kind of an awkward position for me to be in, and I think I need to explain myself a little bit. But I think it's very important, not just like for me, but basically, I'm gonna promise you guys something, and without any script, I'll have to try to make this in. I'll have to try to speak in a way where I guess it's understandable, because I always need a script for something. Because if I don't, then I can't really articulate sentences. But straight to the point. I know that I haven't been posting a lot, and because of that, my channel is like dead because of that reason. And like I said, the reason as to why I make this video is because I don't think it's good for me, or it's not that I don't think. It's not good for me to just make a channel and then just leave it as it is, not recording, not posting anything for a set amount of time. My longest break, I believe, was 5 months, and that wasn't good. Um, and it just hit me because I was always so mad about the fact that, hey, my videos, they aren't really getting the views that I was expecting them to get. And they're not really getting the traction that I want them to get. So I kind of, or not kind of, but I always put my expectations above more than what I think I could get. I'm putting my expectations too high and I need to put them low. So yeah, and I have to promise you guys, and it's not something that like I'm forcing myself to do, but it's something that I want because I came to the realization that if I want to grow as a YouTuber, but not only as a YouTuber, but for my audience, I need to come to the realization that it's not because people don't like my content. It's purely because of the fact that I don't post so much. It's because of the fact that I'm not communicating with my audience. I'm not posting so much, and because of that, my audience already expects that I'm not gonna do so much. I'm not gonna do much at all with my channel, with my subscribers, anything at all. And because of that, it kind of strained my relationship with my subscribers and my relationship with YouTube as a whole. Because truth is, I love YouTube. But I always expect too much because my biggest fear when it comes to a hack and slash YouTuber or hack and slash Devil May Cry enthusiast is that is my content truly good enough for people to watch? Is it good enough for everybody to see and be entertained with my content? Is it just pretty much, is it good in general? And with my uploading schedule, it just doesn't make it any better. And since I don't really receive feedback in my videos, not necessarily, um, it kind of leaves me wondering that, hey, this is not really working out for me. I don't know what to do. And what always hit me so much is that since I have over 90 videos of Devil May Cry, I always had the impression that I wasn't really a good player at this game. I wasn't really a good DMC player. And the reason why is because over the few couple, or I mean, over the few no, not Devil May Cry, over the few God of War and Spider-Man videos, there's only like, I would say, I probably have 10 10 Spider-Man videos and 20 or 15 God of War videos. And over those 10 and 20 videos alone, they have gotten me more recognition than Devil May Cry ever has ever done for me. And that just always left me wondering that, hey, my content must suck if I'm not receiving that much traction for Devil May Cry. I must be doing something wrong. Is my content not good? And like I said, it's not receiving that much traction to where I could receive feedback. It's not getting the impressions, the views, and that's when I came to the realization that, hey, it's maybe not because it's the people, but rather it's because of me. That was the whole point. My whole point with for me to grow as a player, but for me to grow with YouTube in general is to communicate with my audience. Not just communicate, but to post consistently. That's what has always bothered me so much. It's not that I don't, well, it is that I think that I'm bad at the game. It's like the whole point that I stated is this video good enough? Is what I'm doing good enough for it to satisfy fans? And I see that over the few videos that I've posted about God of War and Spider-Man, those ones have gotten me more traction, and it always left me confused because not only is me, not posting a factor in this, but it's because Devil May Cry as a whole it's not really big on the media as compared to those two games. But then it hit me because I saw YouTubers that created their channels not too long ago, like few months ago, and they have made a ton of videos on their channels, and they're about to get the same subscribers as me. They're basically my peers. And they managed to get that many subscribers in just a couple of months. But for me, it took me 3 years to get to 500. But you guys aren't to blame. No. The only one to blame here is me. I'm not free of blame here. Because the truth is that it's because of the fact that I'm not posting, I'm not doing anything, I'm leaving you guys in the dark, is the reason as to why I'm not growing as a YouTuber, but I'm not growing as a person either. Because truth be told, for me to be self-aware is for me to come to the realization that I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm really not. I've made promises to you guys like, hey, do you guys want me to stream God of War Ragnarok as my first playthrough, right? We could both experience it together. I never did it. I wanted to just play it for myself, but I left you guys in the dark, in which what I decided to do was to make a live stream about it a whole year later. That right there, I broke a promise, and I don't participate at all. What I'm doing here is really bad. And this time, I'm not forcing myself to do something that I don't want to do, but this time, I'm motivated to do something. And which I hope you guys understand. Because it leaves me with, just, it's kind of hard to explain. But if you have an audience and you're a YouTuber yourself, you're always wondering, is this going to, is this good for my fans? Will they think this is good enough? Is what I'm doing, enough to entertain them? And if they don't receive feedback, then honestly, that's not your guys' fault. That's actually mine. If I'm not receiving feedback in a video, then that just means that I did a poor job with it in order for you guys to not say anything about it. I just didn't do enough. And it's because me thinking like this and me comparing myself to my peers, is the reason as to why this isn't working out. But I realized that, hey, it's all in the mind. I just need to work it out. And in order for me to, truly entertain you guys, I need to have a different mindset than just having, am I a good DMC player? Am I good at all? And what I'm doing here is this truly good just in general? But this time I think I'm gonna try. This time I'm going to post frequently. I am, and like I said multiple times before, I'm not forcing myself to do this. I'm doing this not just for you guys, but I'm doing this for me because I want to prove this to myself. I can do this. And I can't think myself as, you know, useless in a way where other people are catching up to my status in just a couple of months, where for me it took me 3 years. And it's just like I said, it's not because it was people were unfair to me. It's not because YouTube is unfair to me as a whole. It's me, really. It's my fault. And this time I'm going to take accountability because I really want to grow. And I hope you guys understand this because I will post frequently for you guys. I'm not going to be sitting around being lazy. I'm going to do more. I will be better. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video with some Devil May Cry hopping in the background. But stay tuned for the Spider-Man video that I promised you guys before. It's been long, and I will post that. Have a great day.